about the world as one, and I believe it could be. Someday it's going to come. Now I've been smiling lately, thinking about the good things to come, and I believe it could be. Someday it's going to come. 'Cause out on the edge of darkness, there rides a peace train. Peace train, take this country, come take us home. I've been smiling lately, thinking about the good things to come, and I believe it could be. Someday it's going to come. Oh, peace train sounding louder, ride on the peace train. Ooh, come on, peace train. Oh, peace train, holy roller, never trip upon the peace train. Ooh, come on, peace train. Ooh, come on, peace train. Hey everyone, welcome to MT Guitar. Today we're doing Peace Train by Cat Stevens. So this is one of his first hits off of Tea for the Tillerman, 1971. Beautiful song. It's fun to play. It's just a great strumming lesson. And also we have these sixth intervals, which are really fun to demonstrate and to play and to think about how the fretboard works and theory works and stuff. You have these voicings that work really well on guitar. They're thirds inverted, so without getting too into the weeds of theory, if we look at C and E, we can see it, the first two notes of a C chord. Here's C, here's E. If I move that C up an octave, instead of it being a third, now it's a sixth. And that's because the E is on the bass and the C is way up on an octave, so E, F, G, A, B, C, that's a sixth, right? As opposed to C, D, E. So now you know what sixth intervals are. He just goes up the scale. So here's a D and F, there's a minor sixth, right? I'm sorry, a major sixth. This is a minor sixth, major sixth, and then a E and G. It would have been a major third, minor third, minor third, if we were on the C, D, E low octave. So now because that C, D, and E are on the high octave, the sixth intervals switch from major to minor, minor to major, minor to major. So it has to equal 9. 3 plus 6 equals 9. Major flips to minor. This is stuff that you learn in sort of a traditional music theory course. You don't need to know this to play the part, but it's kind of fun to know what's happening there. Now, same thing here. Here's an F chord, A and F, but the F has been brought up an octave, so you get these six intervals. And that's taking it to the next shape of F, by the way. So we sort of see how the fretboard's working there. Besides that, it's a great strumming lesson, just a lot of steady eighth note strumming, you know. And then here, kind of fun, he's doing some stop time stuff. There's some beautiful live versions of this that I just really enjoyed listening to and watching over the decades from Cat Stevens or Yusuf Stevens, depending on the decade. And there's also this really amazing version with musicians from all around the world in dozens of countries. I forget, I think like 25 countries or something like that. Or maybe it's 15. Anyway, check it out. I'll leave a link for that in the description below, as well as a couple of live versions. He also has a version where he's sitting in his home and he's playing it like a blues. And so this is one of those songs that just, you know, you can just go down the rabbit hole and really enjoy. But we're sticking to pretty much the studio recording, and there's plenty to enjoy there. So I'll write this out as a tab and throw it on the Patreon. And thanks to all the patrons there. Go ahead and subscribe and hit the thumbs up. Really helps a lot for the channel. We're trying to build to 100K at some point. All right, well, I think that's all we need to cover for now. Let's go ahead and jump in and learn this a little bit more closely. All right, so we're going to start with this intro here. All I recommend hybrid picking because I am using a pick for this. If you're not using a pick, you can just use your thumb and fingers. But assuming you're using a pick, hybrid picking is where you pick one string with the pick and the others with the fingers. In this case, just one finger. So I'm using pick and middle finger. Now you are welcome to go like this. Mute the G string with your middle finger here and just sort of strum down. It's also an option, okay? Either way. So we go 2nd fret, 4th string, 1st fret, 2nd string, E and C, 3rd fret, 3rd fret. Now we slide up to 5th fret. Strike it again, back to 3rd fret, back to 2nd and 1st fret. All together. Last time. 3, slide, again, 3, good. Now, okay, now you actually could pick all these, but then the problem is you need to go back to hybrid picking. So I recommend just hybrid picking the whole time. We're going to go O to 2 hammer, 3rd string, 1st string, 1st string, 1st fret. Now slide it up to 3 and 3. See? So as you do that, you hit the 2nd fret, slide to 3, and then you're playing 3rd fret 1st string. So it's like, now you slide 3 to 5, 3rd string, and then 5th fret 1st string. So it's like, now we go 3 to 5, slide again, but this time they're struck at the same time. Like that. So the whole thing is good. Now we go 5th fret, 3rd and 1st string in order, 3rd, 1st, up to 7, 7, and then up to 9 and 8. Okay, so that's okay, and then we do a quick 10, 10, back to 9, 8. You can kind of fill the rhythm up a little bit like this. Like very subtly strike those again, but don't want to overcomplicate this. So now 5 and 5, pinch, 7 and 7, 5 and 5, and then twice more to fill the rhythm. So that's the whole thing. Okay, so that's the intro. Now we're off to the races here with the lyrics and the song, the strumming, the chords. Let me play it first. Okay, so that's the beginning, and it's sort of the intro strumming. It's a little bit differently than the rest of the song. It's more just straight 8th strumming, down, up the whole time. Here we have a C with the 3rd fret 1st string. Okay, down, up, then G. And look, notice we only have to move these fingers up a string. Kind of nice about this voicing here, and we leave the pinky there. So down, up, and then G, same thing. Now C. Now you're always welcome to add a hammer whenever you want. So like this. Okay, but I actually didn't, I think, on my demo, so you don't really need to. Okay, then we have this F. Now this is the only time this happens, but at the first verse, or the very beginning of the verse here, we have this F add 9, 3, 2, 1, 3, and you're just going to go. Now move those fingers down for the C. It's very convenient. Also sounds really pretty. So that's the same strumming pattern. And then you kind of end with a down. So all together, 3. Now I've been happy lately, thinking about the good things to come. Okay? Don't have to be too strict about the strumming, just whatever feels right. Now we go to the F, where you reach the thumb around, or I believe Cat Stevens didn't even do the thumb, just 3, 3, 2, 1, 1 from the 5th string on. So 3, 3, 2, 1, 1. Or, like me, you can wrap the thumb around, you get a little more full sound. Either way. I don't recommend barring this, but you can if you prefer it. All right? So here we play it first. Okay? So that's F, again, just down, up, G, A minor. Now a 3rd fret, 1st O. So that's. So that comes on an up strum. Down, up, down, up, down, up, or up, down, sorry. Up, down. 3, 1, O, okay? And then F, G, F. Down, up, down, up, down. So you can see it's just moving right along. Let's do that first phrase together. 3, 4. Now I've been lately thinking about. Sorry. Good. Okay, now we go the same starting place, but our F is going to be different here. So, 2nd verse. This time we're going to go F normal with the thumb over. And this time it goes down. And it's like, you can still strum, but it's like the accents are down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay? And I'll show you some variations, but let's start with that. Down, up, down on the C. Notice I'm playing a C over G. Forgot to mention that. So C over G. So I was like F, C over G, up, down, back to F, up, down, up, down. That's the bare bones accent of it. You're welcome to create variations like this, where I go F sus2, lift the middle finger from the 3rd string. Or you can strum more actively, as he does sometimes as well, like this. Okay? Down, up, down as well. All right? Then everything's the same. Okay? 3rd verse, same thing. Let's just do it for practice. Nice and slow. 3, 4. 'Cause he does pick up the energy a little bit in the volume here on the 3rd verse. 3, 4. 'Cause out on the edge of darkness, there rides a peace train. Peace train, take this country. Okay? I'm taking her home again. 4th verse, same thing. Do it for practice. Thinking about the good things to come. A little variation. Same thing. Something. Okay, here's the chorus. Peace train sound. Sound familiar? It's the same as the intro. So the band cuts out completely. Same as the intro. The only difference is there's a slide here. So 3 to 5 slide, or maybe that's in the intro as well. Yeah, I'm tripping. Sorry. Same thing as the intro, exactly. Except now instead of going here as the intro, we just start strumming the F to C to F. Glide home the peace, same as the verse. All same as the verse. Now, sometimes he does on recent live versions. So I did that. He does it also in the first phrase. So it's up to you. You don't have to add this in. You can just do the same thing. But if you want to do something a little bit more modern like he does, 2, 1, 3, 3, slide to 7 and 6. Hit it again, 5 and 3 to the F. Ooh, hi, come on, peace train. All right. Now he goes through another set of verses and chorus. So that's all the same. Then we have thirds. Okay, so that's a nice little thing there. 9 and 8, 3rd and 2nd string, you slide up to it. Down, up, down, 7 and 7. Sorry, not 7, 7 and 6. Like that rhythm. Down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, same thing over the F. 14 and 13. Same pattern. So that's 14 and 13, 12 and 11, 10 and 10. You're welcome to do it here. If you're on a 12th fret acoustic, that would be 10 and 8, 8 and 6, and 6 and 5. Either way. Now, F, G, A minor. So that's the little interlude. and that's the song. Then it goes back into the verses and choruses. The only thing different is there is a really cool outro, which he never does live, so I'm going to forego teaching it, but I'll just play it really quick. It's like... I'm messing it up. There it is. So it's really beautiful, but let's forego that because he doesn't do that anymore after the studio, and so it's not essential to the song, but it's a really cool outro. Maybe I'll just throw that on the Patreon just for fun. I think that does it, and very fun song, but deceivingly tricky, right? If you're still with me here. Clearly there's some things that can trip you up a little bit with the anticipations and the strumming and the little things he does. So very fun. Love this song. All right, that does it. Have a great one, everyone. We'll see you next time. Bye.